Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Kind of a cool graphic. Pretty easy to make if you'll follow along with me right here. I've got a couple of ways that I do a little bit different every time I do it. I'm going to hold down the control button and I'm going to hit P. I'm going to make this line 100 points. And you know what? I'm going to make it 120 points. Get it a little bit thicker. Then I'm going to go to Object and break the outline to, or convert the outline to an object. I'm going to go over here to the right and left click, right click. I'm going to go to Effects and Contour. I'm going to contour the outside 0.5, and that put contours on both sides. I'm going to go Control K to break it apart. I'm going to go Control G to group it. I'm going to Control D to duplicate it. And because I'm working in the center of the page, I can rotate it 45 degrees. Now I need to make an ellipse, and this is why I like working in the center of the page. I'm going to make it 120 points. I'm going to go to Object and convert the outline to an object, and I'm going to left click, right click. We don't need the contour anymore. Now there's several ways to think about this, but I want a rectangle this size and not really get up into those other lines. So I'm going to make a rectangle. I'm going to use this rectangle. It's about the right size. And then I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. Now, if we look, I'm just barely about even with that. So if I raise this up by holding down the control button, and if you look almost to the edge, so I'm going to set my nudge factor just a ½ inch. I'm going to Control D to make a duplicate of that guy, and I'm going to move it over a ½ inch, 1, 2, 3 times. Then I'll take this one, 1, 2, 3 times. I am going to group these together, Control G, Control D, alternate C, to have it rotate from the center of the page. Whoop. And I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. That's all I need to do. You know what? I'm a little bit short right there. So I'm going to take this last one I just did and just expand it out a little bit. Won't really change anything, I don't think. Now, if we bring this in, kind of look at it, that's what I need to cut away. Now, you could use the Smart Fill tool or the virtual segment delete key. I'm going to use the virtual segment delete key. And I'm not going to cut anything there, but I'm going to cut all this. And if you hold down your Alt key, you won't get that box. You'll get this. And then we need to cut all this away. And then cut all the way down into here, and up into here, and over to here, and over to the, I don't want to cut into that contour line. And then make sure you group this together, Control G. There's 2 trains of thought on that. You could do that, fill that in, and nudge that over, but we need to change our nudge to about 15 inches and nudge that over, or you could just nudge this out of the way. I must have not contoured it all or grouped it all, so I'm going to Control G to group it. I'm not going to get rid of it because I might need it, so I'm going to nudge it up. I'm going to put this one back. I'm going to Control D, alternate C, which is a rotation to the center, 45 degrees, Control D. And it looks kind of neat, kind of weird. You've got a round part in the middle. You've got, maybe my contour is a little bit big, but if you look, it really looks, I always do it in yellow with black because hopefully it'll show up on your monitor board. But if you want to take a screenshot of that, it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. Anyway, hope that gave you an idea or two, and thank you for watching.